Where does the food go? Yeah. They eat it, yeah, and then what happens? They eat the whole animal. So they eat the delicious parts like the meat and the organs and the blood and the guts and the eyeballs and the lips and the belly buttons, the tasty parts. And they also eat the gross parts like fur and feathers, and bones and teeth and toenails. Do you have lunch yet? So they eat all of it, and half of it gets digested and comes out the other end. Yep, all birds do it.
When I said you need to be really quiet, that doesn't mean that you can't share information.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. And what happens to all the other stuff though? Because the hard to digest stuff, it gets...
You dissected it.
Yeah.
They puke up into a pellet.
Perfect. Puke up a pellet, regurgitate a pellet, cast a pellet. It's all words for getting rid of the hard to digest stuff that they swallow. Because even though these raptors are amazing hunters and are incredibly powerful and fast, other things will still eat them if they're hanging out on the ground. So they want to eat as fast as possible. They don't worry about picking the pieces off. They just hork it down and get back up.
Who do you think has a more interesting pellet? Do you think this guy right here, or do you think that girl down there has a better pellet? What do you think in the back? The owl. Why would the owl have a more interesting pellet, do you think? You don't know? Does anyone else know? Have any ideas? Yeah?
My mom likes owls.
Yeah.
It's because she knows that owls
Are fabulous.
gulp their food.
They swallow. If you gave Freya a mouse and you gave Valentino a mouse, Freya would sit there and she'd pull off the head and then she'd crunch it up and then she'd pull off the leg and crunch it up. Valentino, that thing's going mad. You guys can read my facial expressions, right? I didn't have to say, I'm mad, right? So just like we can move our eyebrows up and we can move our eyebrows down and we can make facial expressions, he can move those tufts up, he can put those tufts down, and he can make facial expressions, which let other owls know how he's feeling. So that's what those are. Now, if these aren't his ears, where are his ears? Can you point on your head where his ears might be? Like this. He's got crooked ears, right? So first off, he doesn't have any of this funny stuff that sticks out like we have. He just has holes in the sides of his head. And if you guys put your hand out like this, as big as it will go, put it up next to your ear, that's how big the hole inside of your head would be if you were an owl. That's a very large hole, right? So all those feathers on his face, they funnel sound back to those big holes in the side of his head, those crooked holes. Help him figure out exactly where that sound is coming from. And then he's got big, huge eyes. So if you make your hands into fists, big fists, put them next to your eyeballs. So big your eyeballs would be if you were a great horned owl. So if you have ears like this and eyes like this, do you think that little mouse is going to get away from you? Not likely, right? This guy is a really good hunter. And he hunts during the night. Excellent, yeah. Or early in the morning, or late in the evening, right? So when it's getting darker. And he'll be in the forest, or he might come out over like an open field, or even in town. I bet you guys have great horned owls in Sweet Home, because I've seen them in downtown Eugene. So you definitely have them here too. But these guys are hunting what? What do you think they're hunting? Yeah. Mice, yeah. What else? Any other guesses?
Reptiles and little mammals.
Some little reptiles and some little mammals, yeah, sure. What do you think?
Maybe garden snakes.
Garter snakes, yeah. What do you think? Mice. Zach, you want to help them out there?
Yeah, it's pretty much any small animal that you can think of for a great horned owl. I wrote a list down. Mice, rats, birds, bats, fish, frogs, snakes, lizards, kids, possums, squirrels, chipmunks, and skunks even.
Not kids.
Did I say, oh, sorry, that was a freckle. He doesn't eat kids, but he does eat all that other stuff. And the cool thing about great horned owls is they're one of the strongest raptors by body weight that we know of. So if you, do you know how much you weigh? About? Yeah. If you could take your own body weight and then add even more and pick it up and carry it away, that's how strong a great horned owl is. Most birds cannot carry anything that weighs even as much as they do, but great horned owls can carry something that weighs even more, like a big, fat, juicy skunk, or a delicious possum.
Stealth. So these guys are like the ninjas of the raptor world, right? They really quiet, pounce down, grab them before their prey even knows that they're there, right? So they have to be light, they have to have those soft, fluffy feathers, and they gotta have a lot of feathers to keep them upright.
And what do they do when they catch something? How do they take care of that skunk? Do they swoop down and bop it on the head with their wings? What are those things called? Remember? Talons. And they squeeze. Have you heard of boa constrictors? They're snakes that squeeze their prey. Great horned owls do the same thing with their incredibly powerful feet, plus those sharp talons. So they will catch their food and then make sure it's dead before they get their faces too close to those biting teeth.
And once they have its food, if it's small enough, they take that beak and they go and bite into their head, which is gonna kill it.
Just in case.
Just in case.
If the talons didn't do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. Even when we hand the owls that are part of our team whole rats, even though that rat is already dead, they still need to make sure that it's dead. They'll bite the back of its head first, and they really like to do that. They'll move it around in their talons until they get it just right, and then bite back.
Okay, so do we have questions about the great horned owl? Yes?
Does it turn its head all the way around?
He turns his head most of the way around, right? So think about 3/4 of a circle. So if we had necks like him, we could look here, I could look here, I could look here, and then I could go here. So I can't get that last little bit, but I can go almost all the way around, right? And they can do that because they have more bones in their neck than we do. So if you feel the back of your neck back here, you've got 7 bones back there. These guys have 14. Some birds have more. And owls can do it. That girl right there, sitting on that other perch, she can turn her head that far. An ostrich can turn its head that far, right? All birds can do it. But owls is more noticeable because those big eyes, they can't do this, right? They can't move their eyes. So if he wants to look, he has to go, right?
Falcon, she is a very special kind of falcon. She's the fastest species of animal on the planet. Anybody know what kind? Peregrine falcon. You've got 2 big smiles. You've got a pair of grins. So she's a peregrine. And they're so fast that they have been recorded at going over 240 miles an hour, which is way faster than we go in our cars. And so when they do that, they find a bird that they want to eat because they're hunting other birds. They're specialized bird hunters. So pretend this is a bird. What's a good bird that lives on the coast? What flies around the beaches a lot? What do you think?
Seagulls.
So sure, this will be a seagull. Can someone do a seagull impression? What does a seagull sound like? What do they sound like? I don't know. Ah, seagull! Seagull, seagull! I don't know. So this is a seagull, right? Here's a peregrine falcon. Does it look like a peregrine falcon? Pretend, imagination. So the seagull's minding its own business, flying around. The peregrine goes way up high. The seagull has no idea the peregrine's up there. And when the peregrine falcon finds its prey, they tuck their wings in. See that shape over there on the board? They go from looking like the right to looking like the left. They tuck their wings in, their heads are pointed down, and they dive so fast that when they hit that seagull, it kills it instantly. If it doesn't kill it instantly, they swoop back around and use their long talons to stab, 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 put as many holes in that seagull as they can. And then if it's still struggling, they'll drop it. And then they'll land with it. And remember the last thing that they do? The owl does it too. Yeah, bite the back of the neck. Just like that. And she has a really, really special tool. It's like a Swiss Army knife, a little can opener. Peregrine falcons are really, really good at breaking bird necks because when you look at a falcon beak, it has a special tooth right there. Whoa. Does that look like a beak? My falcon is really bad. That's a falcon. But see the top and the bottom parts of the beak? And see this upside down triangle right here? That's something only falcons have. That's called a tomeal tooth. Can you say tomeal? Tooth. Nice. It's not real teeth like we have teeth. It's just a special little notch on her beak that they use for cracking and snapping bone and necks and anything else, ripping and tearing food. So I'm going to come around with Freya, and I want you to look very closely at her beak and look for that tomeal tooth.